New technology, new tools. The airplane is in for extended maintenance. You have this task card. And you have these logbook entries. You will use the CMCS present leg faults, existing faults, and fault history menu items to collect maintenance message data. This will help you to isolate faults. You will also use the Maintenance Planning menu item to identify those LRUs and systems that may need maintenance in the future. First, you will use the Present Leg Faults menu item. You will look at faults that are not correlated to FDEs. Start with the mat. The crew reported this fault during the last flight. There seems to be no FDE. Where can you find information for faults not correlated to flight deck effects? Yes, the extended maintenance menu has all fault information. Look for the fault. You can use the information icon to learn more about the present leg faults display, or select the green arrow to continue. Find the maintenance message data for the fault. Remember, maintenance messages that are not correlated to flight deck effects show at the end of the list. Select the maintenance message for this fault. Select the maintenance message for this fault. On the maintenance message data display, you can see information the CMCS has about this maintenance message. Select the information icon to learn more about this display. Notice that there are no flight deck effects correlated to this maintenance message. The CMCS identifies one possible cause. Return to the present leg faults display. Good. You have seen that this display shows maintenance messages that are both correlated and not correlated to FDEs. It is similar to the inbound flight deck effects display. This fault is still active. What menu item shows all active faults? Existing faults shows maintenance messages for all active faults. It also shows latched maintenance messages. Find the fault information for the marker beacon. Notice that all Chapter 34 maintenance messages are listed. The marker beacon maintenance message is here. You replace the VOR marker beacon receiver. When you return to the MET, the fault still shows, but it is no longer active. When will this fault indication go away? You do not need to exit the CMCS to remove the indication. The display will not update until you use another display and use this one again. If the fault is latched, you must unlatch the message first before the fault indication goes away. The crew reported this status message. Use the existing faults display to find the maintenance message data for this status message. The wing anti-ice system is not in this ATA chapter. Look for the maintenance message for this FDE. Select Sort by FDE to show the list of all maintenance messages. The display now shows the complete list of FDE and non-FDE summary groups for all ATA chapters. Continue. The possible causes show in order, from the most likely failure to the least likely failure. What other 4 menu items could you select to find maintenance message data for this fault? Maintenance message data shows in several places on the mat. Continue. All of these menu items show maintenance message data for this fault. You have seen how to find fault information. Next, you will look at fault history information. Look to see if this fault has occurred before. Is there fault history for this maintenance message? To look at the fault history, you must first select an ATA. Select the correct ATA for the ice and rain protection system. Good. You can see the history for all faults in ATA Chapter 30, not just the history for one fault. You can use the information icon to learn more about this display. When you are done, use the green arrow to continue. You looked at different types of fault information from these extended maintenance menus. Finally, you will look at maintenance planning. Where would you go to find the status of fault-tolerant systems? Maintenance planning shows maintenance messages for maintenance memos and scheduled maintenance tasks. Select the information icon or use the green arrow to continue. Show all of the current maintenance memos. The existing maintenance memo summary is similar to the existing faults display. Find all the maintenance message data for this maintenance memo. The CMCS recommends that you replace the MCP. Use this information to plan future maintenance on the MCP. You used the extended maintenance menu to look at faults that occurred during the last leg, all existing faults, fault history, and faults in fault-tolerant systems.